It's not my fault, bud. Hey, listen,
why do you make that so tall? Where's the steps for that?
AJ, come here. I never ask much from you, ever. All the year.
Ever.
But
yes,
somebody paid $80 to walk through that gate to watch this interview, and they're leaving. We better make sure that this is good.
Okay.
Okay.
All
$80 to come see you.
Was that Renee?
Renee, right there.
Was that Renee?
That's all. You better smile the whole time.
Wow, I don't think I'm worth $80. What a rip!
I said the same thing.
Okay, I was ripping you people off.
But I'm just curious. I mean, I know how your fans are, but I've never heard of somebody paying to not even watch the race to come see you.
Yeah, that's a bold strategy. I don't know if I should.
Are you blushing?
I don't know if I should feel honored or just tell Renee to make better life decisions. I'm not sure.
Hey, speaking of making better life choices,
I don't know about that.
Me and the fans were talking. Every Monday we get to hear you and Moody on XM Satellite Radio.
Wednesday.
Or was it Wednesday?
Or Monday. I try to always call in and say I'm sick and think they just forget it for that week, but they just always make me call in still.
Okay, for whatever day, but you and Moody.
Oh, hey, you all right? What'd you do last night?
A bug just flew in my ear. The things that are happening. When I said make it good,
don't worry, I saw it fly out the other side.
You've been hanging out with Chris Rice way too much.
No, I have not. I try to avoid that at all costs.
So listen, do you and Moody really hate each other?
Oh, I hate each other. You really think if I hated Moody, I'd call in every week of my life?
With the money you probably make?
Yeah.
Off that show?
Oh, God, yeah. I make so much money off that show. Every time I get off that show, I cry a little and just a little bit more self-confidence is gone.
Me and the fans were talking about that, but you guys really seem like you have really a lot of good time. Was it always that way?
I've gotten to... I mean, Dave and I have talked since when I was in Champ Card, back a whole lifetime ago, back in 05, 06. And calling in now is nowhere near as bad as I had to call in my first rookie year of NASCAR. So there was I think Brian Vickers missed 17 races that year. I missed 19. So having 19 of those weeks call in and talk about how I missed another race was absolutely the worst thing in my life. So calling in now is not that bad.
Hey, listen, first of all, congratulations. Soon to be dad.
Soon to be.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Dude, like anytime, right?
I'm quite nervous. Tara's fine. She's taken care of a child for over 10 years now. So
those of you that didn't get that, him.
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's great. She's doing well. She's crazy because she's still doing her karate classes, and then she'll come back and be like, he keeps punching and kicking my stomach. I'm like, why do you think? All he's doing is reenacting what you just did. So yeah.
And you don't even work out, do you?
I mean, I work out, but I'm not going to karate. That's why I usually have my wife at the racetrack, so if any of these a-hole drivers start messing around, she just knocks them out.
So AJ, when you come here, just like Moody's show, you're always so honest with me, the fans. I want to know one thing. The nursery, is it all together?
Yeah.
Well, hey,
yeah.
Go ahead. Yes or no?
The nursery, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you put it together, or did you hire that out?
No. So this is what's great, actually. I am directionally challenged, meaning I can stare at a set of directions, and I'll be honest, I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm like, is this English? She's like, yeah. I'm like, what? But she is an architect, so she can read directions like no one's business. So it's a good teamwork because I'll put it together. She just has to show me where everything goes.
So basically, she's your spotter.
Yeah, but way better because she'll actually stop talking, unlike my spotters sometimes.
So we go from something so awesome, you soon-to-be father, but I want to say I'm sorry about hearing about Mr. Tickles.
Yeah, that was a rough beginning of the year. Yeah.
So. But you heard you got a new cat.
We got a new cat. So
I haven't heard the name. I didn't look it up because I wanted to hear it from you.
Chicken Nugget.
Are you serious?
Chicken. So
are you drinking when you make up these names?
No, this is Tara. So she told me I'd never really had cats growing up. I was always a dog person, and she had cats. So she told me that when we found Mr. Tickles, I was like, all right, what are we gonna name him? And she's like, well, what about like Mr. Tickles? I'm like, what? And she was like, well, cats are just jerks, right? Like cats are not, like sometimes you want to pet them and hold them and they're just not nice sometimes. So she's like, every time you have to yell at your cat, you need to have a funny name so you're at least smiling at the cat when you're yelling at him. So yeah, so we had Mr. Tickles, and unfortunately he passed away right after Daytona, and we got a new one, and her name's Chicken Nugget. Man, Chevy's just like, okay, you're done.
Renee said make it good.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to do, okay? So I'm just curious, are you ready to take those steps of being a father and changing the diapers and everything else?
No.
I know. I just told you. I had to ask him though.
It's a full,
I wanted
a full panic mentally right now.
Wait, have you ever? Wait.
Like I'm trying to be strong. This is why I like coming here, because I can vent now, because I'm trying to be strong for Tara, because she's actually the one having the child. But yeah, I'm scared to death, honestly. I can't, I don't even know how to take care of myself, let alone another human being. So.
Have you ever changed a diaper ever?
No.
Okay. And so are you getting advice from Matt and Chris?
Now, I will say, hell no, first of all. No. I try to avoid advice from Matt and Chris at any time of my life, especially about...
How about other drivers?
No, I think it's one of these things that, I'm confident because, I have Tara and she's amazing, and, I'll learn as we go, but, yeah, there's definitely a little stress right now thinking about it, and I think we'll learn as we go. So, yeah, I don't really know what to go from there. Yeah.
Okay, AJ, before I go down, I got one more question.
Okay.
And this is for me, okay? And then the fans have great questions too. But Shark Week is just next week. Shark Week.
Okay.
Have you ever dove with the Sharks? And would you ever, if Discovery called you and said, hey, we want a NASCAR driver to dive with the Sharks on the show, would you?
No, but I'd offer up like Ross or pretty much any other driver. We could start in line and go down, but
who would be the first one you'd offer up?
Ross. Out of love though, yeah.
Well, he is from Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably already done it.
No, he's probably done it. Yeah, and he's got watermelon, so if he could throw it at the shark to see if the shark eats the watermelon instead of Ross. So, but no, it's I'm not the best swimmer, and I just sink. So trying to get in the water is just put it this way, I won't be teaching my son how to swim. We'll either have Tara or we'll put him in a class for that. I'm not the swimmer.
Right here, we have your number one fan right here.
We've missed Renee. Renee, it's been a while. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. They ripped you off on that. I'm so sorry. Can we tweet out?
No, okay, what?
To Pocono?
Okay, I thought you meant for me to Andy up and give her money.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, AJ, I'm gonna go on and talk a little bit faster. Next thing you know, I'm giving you $80. Hey, okay, listen. Hang on a second. I feel bad.
Why is there so many ones?
Okay, there you go.
Chicken,
AJ.
we got a question. Chicken nugget is white, black, orangish spots. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah.
So AJ,
Cat.
now,
Cat.
you made me feel so bad. I just gave her $50.
That's
so
all
now,
the money you make from Chevy. You should be just handing out money.
Hey, I don't have AJ kind of money. Hey,
I don't have AJ kind of money either.
I know your wife does.
I just had to re-sign for 9 years after we realized we were having a kid.
So Renee, do you want to say anything?
I'm racing till I'm 64 now.
Renee, anything? You just want to stare at him? Okay, right back over here. Go ahead, just look over there, AJ. You have a question, right? What's your question? What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas, and what's your question, buddy?
What's your all-time favorite road course?
Oh, that's a good one. So I grew up in Northern California. So my home racetrack is called Laguna Seca, and Laguna Seca is, to me, just one of the coolest racetracks. It's got an iconic corner called the Corkscrew, and so that's one that I just like, pure aspect of just driving a race car around it, probably the most fun.
And we have Chase right down here. Chase, how old are you, buddy?
Wait, Chase is wearing a Chase hat?
Oh.
Look at that. He's named after Chase Elliott? Okay.
Well, the next one over there is going to be AJ. Right, right over here. What's your question, buddy?
Do you race trucks, Ellies?
Are you ever going to race trucks?
Well, sure, if I get a ride. Like, you know, I'd love to try. I've only raced a few truck races in my life, long time ago, and then did one last year, 2 years ago, Watkins Glen, filling in for a driver that was sick. But yeah, I'm not gonna turn it down.
He can't right now.
Yeah, exactly. Are they paying me? Because I'll definitely do it.
Right down here, what's your name?
Jesus,
Jesus, and what's your question, buddy?
what went through your mind when you flipped at Talladega in 2017?
Oh,
AJ, the time that I do not feel the question. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. There's a lot of words that I can't talk about going through my head. Honestly, when I started, when I got on the roof, I was just waiting to get hit because unfortunately we were kind of right at the front of the pack, and it just kept sliding on the roof. Then I kept waiting for it to hook and start flipping. So honestly, the way it worked out, it was one of the easiest wrecks because it just slid on the roof. I never got hit, but yeah, that's why I hate Talladega. I've been upside down there twice.
And right down here, what's your name?
My name is Heather. I'm from Hazelton, Pennsylvania. I'd like to say congratulations on becoming a dad. It's really great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And my question is, what is your favorite pastime and your relaxation?
Yeah, what do you like to do when you just want to relax? What does AJ like to do?
Oh,
Do you just sit in the
relax.
backyard by the pool and somebody fans you while you're reading?
I go play way too much golf, and like, I laugh when people are like, "Oh, you do it to relax." I'm like, I'm more angry out there on the golf course than I am at any racetrack. Like, it's just, but it's like a necessary evil because it's like racing. I get to make a lot of excuses if I'm not very good. Like, car sucked. Chris was talking to me way too much. Ross ran into me. but in golf, unfortunately, it's just me. Like, I can't blame anything else. I try to sometimes, but so yeah, it's a passion that drives me absolutely insane. So to answer your question, I have nothing that relaxes me.
I'm just curious, when you do go golfing, do you have a caddy?
No.
You don't pay for one of those kids to drive you around?
No.
You just do it yourself.
I'm not trusting anybody driving a golf cart.
Well, they're telling me to wrap things up. Please put your hands together right
All
now
right, guys,
for
thank
AJ
you so
Allmendinger.
much. Thank you.